Well, this thing's not wanting to start. I popped the hat off there. Accelerator pumps are not squirting. So I'm gonna have to tear this carburetor apart and see how gunked up it is inside. Alright, now I went ahead and cleaned out this carburetor. Basically what the problem was, the fuel had become congealed down in the bottom of the bowls and it was affecting the accelerator pumps. So once I actually put it back together, it was weird because they were almost stiff, almost like they were frozen up. They must have still been a little bit plugged or something, because what I did was held a little bit of constant pressure and it's almost like it broke free. Whatever was clogging it out just kind of like squeezed its way through, and then once it got fresh fuel, everything seems to flow right. Made sure that the accelerator pumps are adjusted. So this really honestly is not an E-85 carb. You can tell because it's not anodized like an E-85 carb. But I also need to figure out what to do to the accelerator pumps to prevent this from happening. So I'm gonna have to get online and do a little bit of research, just look at different parts and everything that I can get for an E85 carb, and then maybe just try to get a replacement for this that is maybe similar, maybe just a little bit bigger, like a 750, because this one's only a 650. Seems to do pretty good. It was good for 15 pounds of boost, but you know, typically if the car sits, I'm saying for, a month or whatever like that, every couple of weeks, go through the carburetor and clean it. So all that fuel that becomes congealed in the bottom. I'm also running methanol too. I don't have much experience with that. This is the first setup that I ever used methanol, but I'm just gonna have to get everything figured out and then maybe upgrade this carburetor to prevent this from happening as frequently. But that's pretty much what I found with it. It's running now. Had an issue with my wideband before where I stopped getting a reading. I went out there and jiggled the wire a little bit. Now it's reading again. May have to bump this idle up just a peach fuzz. That way it doesn't stall when I go to put it in gear. Seems to be running okay now. Has a little bit of a stumble at low RPMs, which that's probably typical for this kind of nonsense that we have going on here. Everything seems pretty smooth. Don't hear a whole lot of valve train noise. We'll let it heat up and everything. Make sure everything looks good, fluids and all that, oil looks good. Then I have to put it in gear, kind of see how the drivetrain and everything is running. Make sure I do it on jack stand, so if I do have any complications with this, I can fix it while it's still jacked up. I always work off the jack stands. I don't have a lift or anything like that. I do all right with it though.